Hi everyone. In this video we're going to go over the settings you'll need to make to take advantage of the new YoraHome 3018 expansion kit to turn it into the 3036. So we're going to briefly review the three different softwares that you might be using with your 3018 and whether it be with the laser or the CNC part of it. And so this video is going to be pretty much after you have the machine together. If you have not put together the new expansion part, I will leave a link to Tom's video, the assembly video, in the description. So let's hop right into it. Let's first start with the LaserGrbl because we're going to make settings to the actual board, which will carry on to the other ones. So let's load LaserGrbl, and I'm going to assume at this part you know what COM port your machine is on, and mine happens to be 7. If you do not know, again, go to Start, type in Device Manager, and you're going to come down to your ports and choose, you see mine is 7, so we'll close that. And what we're going to do, the first thing is we're going to connect. We want to make sure that we connect to it. And let me just load up my notepad here for you. The old dimension size of the bed was 300 by 180 millimeters. The new one is going to be 300 by 360 millimeters. So that's pretty much what we're going to change. That's what we're going to accomplish here. So go up to Gerbil or GRBL and then go to Gerbil configuration. And when you come down to the bottom here, you're going to see the X is 300 and the Y is 180. And so pretty much what you're going to want to do, the first thing is if yours does not say that, it probably might say 200 and 200 and then 200. That's the default. So let's just go ahead and change this just to make sure that we have it right. Click refresh, make sure it comes in. We want to make sure we're connected. These should be activated. If these are not activated, go up here to Gerbil and then go to unlock, and then this should all light up. Go back to Gerbil configuration. Let's come down here. So the x-axis, let's highlight it and type 300. And then the Y, we're going to put 360. And then what we're going to do is click Write. And you should see, say 1 configuration, or yours may say 2 config written successfully. And if it does, that's great. And we will click Close. Okay, now that we've got that, pretty much that's all you need to do in LaserGrbl. So we're going to disconnect. And we're going to close this application. Now let's load LightBurn real quick. And in LightBurn, pretty much same thing, not much you have to do. Go up to Edit, Device Settings, and the width is 300 millimeter, and the height will now be 360 millimeters. Click Tab, and then click OK. And that pretty much is it here. When you click this, you have your 360 by your 300, and that is now your working area. And that's pretty much all you need to change for the LightBurn. So let's close out of this and let's go to Easel. Just choose a new or a blank drawing, and then go up to Machine. And let's come down first to Advanced, and let's go to a Machine Inspector. And so we want to scroll down a little bit and just make sure that it did read the board, and it does see that we have the 131 as 360 and the 130 as 300, which is what our new surface area is. So now that we have that, we know it's reading from the board. We just got to go to Machine and change your work area. We got to tell the desktop that it is 300 by 360 millimeters. Click Tab, and then just click out of that, and you should see, let's zoom out, that this now is your surface area, 360 by 300. It shows this because this is what my material is. Had I put 360 here, you'll see that it actually changes the full 360 to 300 as my, let's say I put a border on there that thick. But that's pretty much all you need to do, is just let your software know that you now have a larger platform, you have a larger bed that you'll be working with. This way it can do the full travel. Same thing with LightBurn, and the same thing with LaserGrbl. So we know now that the settings are saved in your card and in the circuit board, and all three softwares are set up, and that should be it. Again, I'm going to put a link to Tom's assembly video in the description, and good luck. Happy carving.
Jungle.